us in FIFA, very, very, very important, because you make football every day in your country. I played 3 World Cup for Switzerland. My first souvenir from a World Cup is 1994. I think your country had a fantastic team. These guys give me hope, give me dream, and encourage me to make sure that I can make it. And they come all from Nigeria, and you are a giant of African football. And us at FIFA, we are here to protect football, we are here to protect our delegates, and we are here to make sure football and football development is happening everywhere in the world and everywhere in each country. This is key to us. And we are here today to observe this election. We do hope it will go smoothly, but Nigerian girls, Nigerian boys, they deserve to have a future, they deserve to have dreams, and they deserve you to keep going in the way you do. I would like to say thank you to your still president, and he said himself, for life, Mr. Pinnick, because I met him 2 years ago and he showed a lot of passion for his country. We spoke highly about your country, about you. He tried to represent you the best way possible. It's not easy in the football industry to just step out and say, I leave my place and I hope the best for the next one. So we do respect this, and well, he's still a FIFA Council member, so he will still part of our family, but on behalf of FIFA, we would like to thank you for what you did the last 8 years. So that's it from our side. We wish you good General Assembly and good election later on. And if anything, we are here to observe anyway. All the best.
For us in Edo State, just like the president just said, we are not changing the will, but we are trying to fulfill our will and the destiny of Edo as the home of sport and the home of football. You agree with me, whether in coaching or in players, the history of Nigeria has not started or completed if Edo is not mentioned in those 2 chapters. And some will say maybe it's our gene. Some will say maybe we are just Edo that we are. But when you look at the map of Nigeria, you know why Edo is actually a destination of good things and all things. I will not say much about that. When you are done with the Congress, go and check the map of Nigeria and see where Edo is located. That will tell you that everything starts here and ends here. And that is why we are conscious of the fact that we need to rebuild our destiny. Because we know when we rebuild the destiny, all those that pass through here will take something home. And when they take something positive home, that means Nigeria will be better for it. We have rebuilt our stadium. Thanks to our president, Amaju. He was one of those that actually encouraged us to have a natural turf in our stadium. He gave his technical advice. He even sent some technical people to us. Even when we started building it, we were also consulting him because we wanted to have the best stadium in the world, not just in Africa. And why is that? He will always tell us FIFA standard, FIFA standard. So we now say, okay, we are building stadium for FIFA. So we decided that the stadium has to be built for FIFA because it has to be FIFA compliant. And that is why today we can beat our chest. FIFA representative, take this one home. Any match you bring to Edo State, Samuel Govumet Stadium, can contest with any stadium, including Maracana Stadium. In terms of size, it may not, but in terms of facility, that is the only, and quality, that is the only stadium where you don't need to fly your cables to be able to beam matches live. You just come and plug. That is the only stadium also that whether VAR is there, you don't need to run cables. You just plug and your VAR system, video assistant referee system is there. All these are constantly built, automated in that stadium. Even the goalposts are VAR compliance because for you to have accurate measures, even the goalposts must be VAR compliant with the chips that are connected with it. So that to tell you the kind of stadium we have there in Samuel Govumet Stadium. And I urge all of us, after the Congress, just take a tour of that stadium and you'll see what I'm telling you about. Every event that takes place there, we can pin to every spectator, wherever it is. We can pin you and we can review those videos even a month after the match. We can see you when you are coming to Edo State from the airport. That is the facilities that we have there. So just take a tour. Take a tour and you'll see. And beyond that, we have built 20 mini stadiums across our schools to develop this game of football. 20 mini stadiums. We have 18 local governments in Edo State. And we built 20 mini stadiums in schools because we want to combine football, sport, and education. Because when these kids are physically fit, they will be mentally stable to be able to study. We want to have the like of Socrates, the like of Aduke Emesemeka again. When they leave football, they have something to fall back to. When they leave football, they can go back to their medical profession like Socrates. When they leave football, they can go back to their legal practice like Aduke Emesemeka. That is the future we are building for sport and football in Edo State. We want to also assure NFF that Edo State government will continue to partner with you to develop the game of football. We are always there because we don't even have a choice, like I said. Here is the home of football. For those that are coming in, you are coming to feel a very big gap. There are a lot of things you have to do. He has said the template is for you to come and build on that template. One template that you have to build on that is passionate with me and us, and I know Nigerians are also wanting to do that. Please, when you come in, first thing you must correct is to have our league and our challenge cup running together as we see in other places. Not for clubs that play league only to be representing us in CAF tournaments. We need to return back to those days where league and we call it Champions and Challenge Cup, now Etio Cup. The two have to run together so that the season ends together. You have done well with the women's football. You've done well even with the league. There is great improvement in the league. It started in a shaky mode, and it's under your reign we've been able to have a system that works. I am not of those people that believe that government interference in sport is to come and be dissolving. No, I don't buy that idea of just dissolving. We must work together. When we say it's partnership, that partnership has to be what you want versus what I want, and we arrive at a compromise that will benefit the generality of our people. Please, for the professional league, let's make it really, really professional. We are, like I said, we have taken it from one level. Now we need to consolidate on that level and make it right. At least we now win away matches. Clubs now come to other areas and win. Before, it was not like that. So I want you to give them a round of applause, at least for getting to certain stages. And we need to, I think other speakers have said that we need to go back to football development, grassroots football development is critical. We need it urgently. Grassroots development, football development. And that's why I'll continue to tell Amaju Pinnick. We have 20 mini stadium. Part of those decisions, we took it with him just to have us build our football base. Because without the foundation of our football, the likes of Patrick Mancha, my own Egwaivon, Peter Side, Mathematical Odegbami, all of them, Garibalawa, we will not have them again. We will now end up having imported players as against we exporting players. We need to look at it critically. So having said that, my brother, we are praying for you. You will not end up as just a member of FIFA committee. We are looking forward to have a very solid African position. And you lead us there, and by the grace of God, we will continue to pray and follow you to that. For our sports ministry, my brothers, Sunday Dari, and the sports ministry, I want to thank them for the programs they launched recently, the 30 years football master plan. The next administration, please, like the president of NFF has said, let's work together to build this game. Let's not suspect each other, but let's collaborate to make this thing work. For us to get to that destination, we need a plan like that 10 years master plan. The next administration, please, sit down with us, stakeholders, to see what are the necessary things in that document we need to start now, what we need to start tomorrow, and what we need to start next tomorrow, so that we can take ownership of that master plan. It's only when NFF take ownership of a plan that that plan can work. Plans are bottom up, not top down. When we are able to succeed with that, Nigerian football will not only be the giants, like the FIFA representative said, but it will rule Africa, and it will reshape what football should look like in the Committee of State. To our ex-professionals, I am one of you. Please, let's have a rethink, let's have a meeting. If we must build our football that we are passionate about, we must not build it by threatening fire, thunder, and threatening with bomb. It will not help us. Edo State is hosting this assembly because if you want to get us, don't threaten us. If you want to get us, let's sit down and discuss. You can get us cheaply. So please, let us always be constructive in hearing our opinion. It is good to have a disagreement, but that disagreement should not go to the level of saying you will use bomb to bring a building down. It's not the way to go. Hey, the next president, I don't know who it is, so you don't have any choice because you definitely have support from FIFA. You have support from CAF. And you will have we, the locals, support. So all we need the next president to do is to chart a course. Give us a plan. We will key into that plan. We will take ownership of that plan. And together, we will build a football house, football of our dream.
But every good thing must come to an end. Life is bought. A commitment to serve, and to live when conditions seem to be loudest. When I watch this documentary, I have mixed feelings. Mixed feelings because everything attributed to me there wouldn't have been possible without members of my executive board. I'm very, without members of my executive committee. You heard what Yeye said. He said, if I bring in my vision, we harmonize, we streamline, and we push it out for football development. Please, a round of applause for Yeye. and also members of the Congress. They've seen our vision. But like I said, it's a tough decision. But I believe that we have come to a point where people can take it from where we have stopped. And we believe in Nigeria, we have very, very eminent and very prominent people. When I see the area of contestants vying for my position, I laugh for two reasons. It looks very interesting, but trust me, it's a road that possibly you say, why did I get there? Most Amaju will tell you, when I got elected, he brought a memo to me as my general secretary then and said, President, you need to send a memo to buy jerseys for the Super Eagles. We had just won the Nations Cup in 2013. I got elected in 2014. And I asked why. He said we need to get Adidas jerseys and they are pulled out. I look at myself, Nigeria, buy jersey. Say yes, sir, we have to buy. We have to start looking for sponsors. The key sponsor. I look at other things. I thought it was a bed of roses. But trust me, beautiful things always come with very thorny plants. Or it's the way they put you on the issue. Ultimately, I vow at that point, with the help of my executive committee, especially Yeye at that point, but that was just I just got in like a month or two before, to get not just a key sponsor,